Have you noticed most people go through their entire lives without ever truly living? They are alive, but they are not awake. The world has never lacked hardworking people. What it lacks are aware people. If you observe closely, you'll notice something disturbing. Most people spend their entire lives repeating. Repeating early mornings, repeating work, repeating complaints, repeating endurance. They believe this is responsibility, this is reality, this is life. But the truth is, this is sleep. Do you know what's truly terrifying? Not poverty, not exhaustion, not failure. What's terrifying is when someone stays in the wrong life for too long and begins to believe this is normal. Most people know something is wrong. They just refuse to confirm it. Because the moment they do, it's no longer fate. It's no longer society. It's no longer family. It becomes obvious. This life was chosen. And that realization destroys most people psychologically. So what do? They choose pain over awakening. They say, it is what it is. That's just life. What choice do I have? But listen carefully. The greatest cost in life is not the money you fail to make. It's when you trade awareness for comfort. Awakening has a price. Awake people lose safety, lose familiarity, lose approval. But sleeping people lose an entire life. Do you think awakening feels good? It doesn't. Awakening hurts. Because suddenly you realize you didn't endure all these years because there was no path. You endured because you were afraid to walk it. Most people spend their lives waiting for the right time. But here is the truth. Time will never come to wake you up. Only cost will. Your health collapses. Your relationships break. Your career stalls. Your inner world implodes. These are not punishments. They are signals telling you you've been betraying yourself for far too long. Real correction is not about changing jobs, changing cities, changing environments. It begins when you finally stop avoiding one question. Is this the life I actually want? The moment you ask this, there is no going back. You can no longer pretend busyness equals value. You can no longer hide behind everyone lives this way. You start seeing clearly. All your pain comes from one source. You are out of alignment with yourself. A person who betrays themselves long enough will inevitably feel empty, not because of money, but because their life is misaligned. Most people spend their entire lives explaining themselves to others, parents, society, expectations, but they have never once explained their life to themselves. Have you noticed? The moment you realign with yourself, life becomes simpler, not easier, clearer. Clear about what to reject, clear about where not to waste energy, clear about the path you were meant to walk. That's why awake people don't look rushed, because they're no longer wandering, their energy is no longer leaking. They begin placing effort where it belongs, and results become a side effect. If you're still listening and your mind feels quiet, you weren't convinced. You simply stopped running. You don't need to decide anything today, but remember this, you've already heard it. And from this moment on, you can no longer pretend you didn't know.